Hello everybody and welcome to another general vlog video. Kind of try to block that window light from you. Today we are back in the shed house and we're basically just doing the same thing that we did yesterday. We're going to shim that wall out. Well, that wall we already did. We're going to be doing the wall back behind you guys. So let's climb up there and see what we've got to do. Like I said, it's just going to be the same thing. Gotta get up there and get a few little things organized and set up. A little harder working up there than what I thought. So I'll kind of let you guys, and see, we still have to move this temporary board right here. So it's a little harder to get up in this one. So with that being said, I'm going to set you guys up here just like that. And then I'm going to sneak past here right beside of you. Like I said, it's a little harder, not extreme hard, but I still have to crawl. Yeah, it's harder because there's no floor right there. All right. So, I just got to get everything. Well, what I feel like this side's lower. It can't be. Actually, I think it might be. Just a little bit, not too bad. I still don't hit. Of course, I will once I try to stand up on my knees. I'll smack my head 7 or 8 times before I'm done. So basically, we're back down to doing the same thing. So, nothing but to do it. So let's just get to it. Let's bring you guys over here. And you can see, right up and through here, I don't have a floor down yet. So we got to work on that. All right, so I got everything pretty much set up, partially. So we're going back and doing the same identical thing that we did before. I'm taking my coat off here. It's a little bit warm. See, none of this up here is insulated yet. But yet this thing seems to hold the heat pretty well. I can't wait until I get it all insulated. Then I can really see, how well it's going to be. And that kind of reminds me. Normally I don't tell jokes on this channel. I am the joke of the channel. So, but I heard one today that I just thought was cute. And we're going to pick on blondes here. A blonde walks into the doctor's office and says, "Doc, I don't know what's wrong with me, but every part of my body hurts." He's like, "Well, what do you mean?" And she said, "That hurts so bad I can't really stand it." He's like, "Oh, goodness." And, "Well, what else?" And she said, "Well, like my elbow. I mean, it hurts so bad." And she went down, she pointed at her knee and her head and everywhere she could. So the doctor run a bunch of tests on her and come back into the waiting room where she was and said, "Ma'am, I think we figured it out." And she's like, "Oh, thank God. What is it?" "You have a broken finger." Okay, why is nobody laughing? Is this thing on? Huh? Is it, where can I point? Yeah, is this thing on? Get it? Her finger was broken, so everywhere she touched it hurt. You're not a comedian when you have to explain your jokes. But anyway, so that being said, we're going to get on here, and I'm going to get about half this done. And then maybe I'll show you guys a little bit more. It's not much. It's about basically just what we did yesterday. But after this, then we can start our wiring, which is a big, big, big deal. Look at those angle cuts over there. Oh, well, like I said, they don't need to even be perfect. And straight board was what I had, and it fit, and I put it in there. So I got one more to go right here. And I think there's going to be plug boxes somewhere thereabouts. So I want to get these on there and get these done. So let's get a measurement. And looks like we could probably make about 18 3/4 work. So I go back over here. Everything's just kind of scooching. And We'll go 18 3/4. And we'll cut that one off straight. Hopefully that's the last board I gotta do. And then we'll just kind of, we know that it's a rough, that right there is the angle. Roughly that's the angle. I'm throwing all my used pieces down on the bottom floor. And then I'll look and see if this fits. It does. And like I said, it's not perfect. You can see my angle is not just exactly perfect, but it's close enough. This is not structural. And they're not lined up perfectly straight. I will try to knock that one over just a little. And then that's it. The only other thing that I'm thinking about doing is putting, I didn't do it on the other window, and I don't really have to do it here, so I don't think I'm going to. So anyways, that's it. So next, I think what I'm going to have is a plug on that one and the same on this one down here. That'll be a plug on each side of the bed. Let's just roughly see if those are about the same distance, because nothing in here is built correctly, and especially since I've been doing this up here, it sure don't look correct. But we're just going to see from there out to there is about 25 inch. And then from there out to there is about 24. So I'll probably cut a 2x4, which is probably what I'm going to do right now. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'm going to cut a 2x4 and put it on the side of this one down here to get it out closer to where I need it to be. So since I'm already up here, we'll do a 17. If I can find my pen. We'll do a 17 real quick. I know you guys probably can't see what I'm doing, but I'm seriously just cutting a board 17. And then I'll take this board and a drill and 2 screws with me. Now I'm probably going to get in your guys' way here for just a minute. But if I put that, oh, that does not work. So, that comes out too thick. Well, that's all pretty well right there. So, let me go ahead and mark it. And I'm going to go ahead and see about taking that off with the chop saw. But I'm not too sure about that. Once again, it ain't the prettiest, but it keeps from having to climb up and down, up and down, up and down. So let me get this in there. All right, now we'll measure and see if we're closer to the 25 mark. Actually could use another one. So, since I'm already right here, let's go ahead and do another one. Who'd ever thought something so ugly would turn out to look great in the end? And it will. It doesn't right now, but this ain't the end. now when I go in and I put my plug boxes in on each side of the bed, they're both spaced from the wall the exact same size, and that's 25 inch, roughly. Might be 25 and a quarter, might be 25 and a half. I can't get over there to exact read, but it's close. So I'm just kind of trying to clean up here while we're talking. So next we run wire. And we'll run our 2 wires in our boxes for there. And then we'll figure out where else we want electric, which we'll talk about a little bit while I'm up here. Let me get cleaned up. Okay, now that we've got everything staged there to go down, once I get down there, I get the ladder out and get all that out. So right there, where you see that stuff, at the edge of the ledge, there's going to be a wall. So with that being said, I'm going to want, because they're basically going to lay in bed here, and then that's where their TV is going to be, is on that wall. So they won't be able to see the other loft, and they won't be able to see the chandelier. There'll be a wall there. And real quick, before I forget it, I'm going to turn around and shut this window. Well, and my phone's laying there, so... Oh, that's the screen. There we go, just so I don't forget it. So anyways, I'm going to want power there. And I would like it to be dead in the center because that's where the TV is going to be. Probably about halfway up because that's where about the TV is going to be. So you don't see the plug and it's not in your way. But I'll probably still drop another plug somewhere for the use of like game systems, or maybe they're sitting down here like I am. Like right now, I would probably be on the edge of their bed if I was sitting up here. And maybe I've got my cell phone up here and I want to plug it in. I only have one chance to do this. But now I also got to figure out, now see, I already know right now that that's not going to work, because this wall has to be removable. So we can get beds in and out and TVs in and out. Yeah, I could pre-put them all up here, but I don't want to do that, because what if the bed goes bad and the bed needs to be changed? Anyways, I'm making that wall removable. So with a removable wall, you can't remove plugs and power. So I will probably do one plug up on the ceiling and maybe one plug on the floor, but doubtful. I'll probably just do 2 plugs up on the ceiling. Maybe do one like right, I don't know if you guys can see me up here. Do one at the end of the wall. Do one like right there and one like right there. And that's just where things are going to have to plug into. I want to keep them off the floor just because if somebody's sitting here and they kick over their pop or something, I don't want that to go into there. So that's what we'll have to do. We'll have to put them up in the ceilings. That's not going to be that hard. So we will get that done too. But until then, I've got a lot of, like I said, I got to put floor in up here. I've got to, I got to figure out why this piece right here is dipped down so much and feels kind of, well, there, it straightened up. It feels kind of weak to me. So what I might have to end up doing is popping the nails out that the Amish put in here and go up underneath there and add a board. Not that big of a deal. So let's get down. Actually, once this board here, this temporary board is moved out to here, that's not that hard to do, even for me. And I'm old and fat. So a kid should be able to do it really easy. So, all right, let's go ahead and finish getting down. All right, so I just let the kerosene heater run for just a second. Yeah, I got to figure out, I guess the next thing that I need to do is lay flooring up here. Well, no, I guess the first thing I have to do is relocate this brace, like this brace over here is, out to the edge, is what I'm going to need. And I may end up redoing that one and everything. I'm just not really sure exactly what I want to do yet. I could even go to the floor with a nice brace if I could find like a tree, about that big around and run up. But probably not. Anyways, I need to figure that out the next time. And then once I get that figured out, then I need to finish this floor and then finish this floor. And then we'll go from there. All right, sorry about that little interruption. My son opened up the door and scared the crap out of me. He's wanting to know if he could ride his four-wheeler. And yeah, I mean, we've got an inch or so of snow out there. If you guys look, don't know how well you're going to be able to see, how well it'll even focus out there, but it's starting to melt off, but there's enough out there. He's going to go ride. Anyway, so we've got a lot to do, even before we do wiring, because I want to get these walls built, I do believe, and get those figured out how to be removable, and simply removable. I don't want something that's hard to remove. So I got to figure all that out, and yeah, now my mind's going 90 miles an hour trying to figure that out. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Like and subscribe. Once you subscribe, smash that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all so you'll be notified on every single video that we post. And it'll also let you know when we're doing our live streams. Share us on your social media pages and follow us on Facebook under General Vlog Video. And remember that when I ask you to subscribe, it's not like a magazine subscription. It does not cost you a dime. It's 100% free. Just helps our channel grow the same way a thumbs up helps our channel grow. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a great day and even better tomorrow and an awesome night. And we will see you on the next video. And don't forget, I may be getting some stuff done now, but I'm still my own cameraman, which means I got to get up close and personal and gently poke you guys in the ear to turn this thing off. With that being said, we'll see you on the next video or live stream, and please be safe.